that.
What's the only SI unit for time?
Meter.
Second, buddy.
Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies.
Dan, I'm Sean. And
Today,
tonight,
we review Elijah Craig
ecbp.
A122.
Oh, that's got weird.
All right, so, like we were talking about.
Where were you going with that?
Dude, I'm just pouring whiskey for
Hey,
you
buddy.
and me, buddy. That's all I'm
Like
doing
when
here.
you sent it, where did you
I'm
think
just
you were going with
just
it?
pouring a little whiskey.
Like it just went up, and then your hand went the opposite way to
You and
where
I
the
are-
cork was going.
You and I are trying a little ecbp
I gotta
A122
get that. It's gonna
today.
drive me nuts.
There are 3 releases a year for Elijah Craig. Barrel proof.
We barely see one of them.
A, B, and C generally. So, another Heaven Hill, another 12-year-old, another non-chill filter according to the label. This is 120.8 proof. And we actually were big fans of last year's A batch. Normally we
It
aren't.
smells like you took strawberries, right?
I like that.
But you took a black dry erase marker and just coated the strawberry
Okay, I don't know.
in said dry erase marker.
Super aggressive.
Maybe permanent marker?
Does-
It's got some fruitiness up front, but
Yeah,
that like
it
that
does, a
marker
lot.
note is so prevalent.
No. I'm not disagreeing that it exists. There's just a lot of sweetness up front that I really like red fruit. Like this, I think it's like a really ripe strawberry.
It honestly feels like a Knob Creek pick more than an ECVP. Like it's almost a little waxy for me. I don't get the typical ECVP notes. There's like almost no caramel. There's no like char or coffee grounds, anything in the back end that makes me think ECVP.
Tiny bit. Sniff the bottom of the glass for a really... Nope, your nose is way too far. Nose the bottom of the glass. About that far in for a long period of time. And you get the chocolate.
Oh, I don't enjoy that.
It does have... It's like rubber eraser. It's like permanent marker. It's whatever... but it's only on the finish for me.
Oh, so heavy
And
though.
it's so heavy, but the whole rest of the drink is so good. Outside of that one note.
Until you get to the finish.
I know,
and
it's
then it Will
weird.
Smith you right in the face. Like it just full on hits you with that rubbery, burnt marker, melted crayon. This is one of the worst ECBPs I've had.
Oh,
in a
I
while.
completely disagree. I think that if you had this blind with C20, 21 or whatever, 21.
You like that one.
I know, and you didn't.
I didn't.
I think if you had this next to that, I think you'd pick this. All right, we don't have a C921.
Yeah,
Come
we
to find out.
just looked. Apparently we borrowed that.
I think we borrowed
bottle.
Klein's for like 3 videos because we did it in a war.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering, I did change my shirt because the octopus is here, dude! And it's literally octopusing all over the place. So what I'd like to say is if you haven't picked it up yet, it's on intheam.com. There's definitely a link somewhere near this video.
/ Bourbon Junkies.
Listen,
Gets you
this is
20%
our new
off.
collab and it's out by now. It's literally out. As you're watching this video, you could literally buy it. This is my favorite collab we've done with Into the Am. So you're gonna hear me talk about it a lot because I love it.
9 videos in a row.
Not
Now
12 actually.
this not good.
Ooh.
I literally don't like this at all.
Went back to her.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
So I let Dan smell A118. It's like one of the oldest batches.
Oh, that
we
might
have.
be the issue.
And you come back to this, and this feels like a letdown.
Yeah.
So I gotta give you some perspective. That smells so thin.
It's just
like the nose feels like there's no range on it.
No, I think your problem is you're just smelling that eraser.
Yeah.
Or the marker.
And that's why it
That's
feels
all
so single filed almost. Like there's not a lot going on. That's not. I'm good. And just be done with that.
Caramel, oak, char, boom, in that order on the front. It's great. That part's great.
Okay, front.
Yep. Transition. Wait for it. Chocolate. Fantastic. And then
No, it's not.
literally a gigantic bomb. Literally cheerleading into
Please don't
the
touch me.
permanent marker.
Do not touch me.
The permanent marker note's wild, dude. And now here's the thing. If you want an adventure, boom.
I just had one.
If you want a good whiskey,
Probably not it.
you know what? C921's, no, you didn't like that one either. B521's pretty good. A121's great. We really liked A121.
C919 we liked.
Grade it. 80,
Uh,
60.
I
dude.
think I actually.
Every time I
So-
smell it, I like it less.
I will tell Dan I paid $95 for this bottle.
Okay. Ooh.
Because that was the price.
That's
and
heavy.
The only place I could find it.
Listen, I don't blame you for buying it. I would have bought it too.
Yep.
You know, now would I have bought it for 95 and you would have said, wow, you wasted our money? Maybe. Would you buy this at 80, yes or no?
No.
No.
I think this is like a D. This is probably.
Holy shit.
This is one of the worst ECBPs I think they've put out in a long time.
C for me.
Even how much I didn't like C921. Like, it still had some redeeming qualities. You talk it was like liquid hate or whatever.
Yeah, it was, okay.
It was a lot on the back end. It wasn't that on the back end.
Here's the thing with C921 is the notes that I liked that you didn't like weren't like this overwhelming astringency of hate.
Okay.
This feels more hateful.
Yeah.
Not
like,
in a
not in a
way.
good way.
Not in a good
Yeah.
way. I like to be hated from time to
Yeah.
time.
You want some dominatrix stuff?
There we go.
Not to be waterboarded.
I'm glad that
and
it
this
took
is waterboarding.
Glad that it took
On
4
the
years
finish.
and you're on board with this dominatrix thing that I've had going on. So anyways, I go C on this bottle. This is
D.
probably realistically a pass for me.
Yeah.
This is the first pass on ACBP for me in a while.
Yeah, that's rough. I have no redeeming qualities about this
No, I
bottle.
do. There's lots of redeeming qualities. The front of the palate, the
Yeah.
middle of the palate, the back of the palate, and then unfortunately the finish isn't it for us. But the front is great.
Unfortunately, I said unfortunately.
If only we had a porch to unport.
Wow. So unfortunately,
Yeah.
the problem is you get to the end and it is literally terrible.
It's not. It is a little. So here, I would say that it is has some astringencies. We normally like. We've really actually grown to love Elijah Craig barrel proofs,
Yeah, we
like
do.
a lot,
A lot.
like a lot.
And that wasn't our jam. And this is not my jam. This is not an ECBP. I don't know what this is.
Not our favorite one. So we're the Bourbon Junkies. Check out the End of the AM shirt if you want.
Push the bar.
Listen, who doesn't love a freaking blue octopus with a barrel